is facing a lot of serious charges right now. I mean, you've spoken out about him in the past. I mean, do you think there's any truth to these allegations?
All the allegations are true, yeah.
I mean, why do you say so?
Because I was a victim, and the things that he has done to me, he's a monster, and everything that he's getting right now, he definitely deserves it.
Can you share what happened between you two?
Well, you know, he jumped on me. He lured me over to Nipsey Hussle's shop. He jumped on me while I was pregnant, beat me up, made me go to another part of the neighborhood. I got jumped by 3 girls. I still have a scar on my back from that incident. He lied on me. He extorted me. He threatened people not to work with me. I mean, he did a lot. He did a whole lot. And it wasn't just a singular thing he did. He did this throughout the years with me, with events, with people, with situations.
Yeah, so the plot thickens, bro. You know what I mean? This SKG, she been telling her story, you know what I'm saying, for quite some time now. I know y'all remember this situation, right?
Did you put your hands on me? Did you put your hands on me?
Never even seen you.
You bully? You the bully.
I think you're bullying.
Put your hands on me?
Did
you lock me in the spot?
I think you're bullying right now.
No, did you lock me in the spot?
I think you're. Can you call the police?
Yeah, call the police. Call them now. So I can press charges for what you did to me.
You see that?
Yeah, did you lock me in the spot?
We don't let inside the hotel. You think you guys know?
Did you put your hands on me? Did you try to block?
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, you know, TMZ caught up with her, and, you know, she had a lot to say, bro. Long story short.
He's just a monster. He's a bully, and he deserves to be in jail. He should have been in jail a long time ago.
I know one of the allegations against him is murder. I mean, you think that one's true then?
I don't understand why the family would lie. The family reached out to me, and I did speak with the family, and it's a sad situation because we're talking about a child. This was a child. Big U is a 60-year-old grown man, and you have 2 different type of people in this world. You have people that are screaming free a 60-year-old gangbanger, and then you have people that want justice for a innocent child, and you need to figure out what type of person you are. I know the
See, bro, see, my whole stance behind when I say, you know, free any black man who might be up against the system, it is like a, you know, like a FU to the system. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, you know, it ain't like, oh, just free him, even if he did whatever they accuse him, especially rest in peace to Ray Sean, bro. Condolences to his family once again. Like, it ain't that. But I think she's referring to the people whose stance is that, like, just free him, bro, regardless. Y'all, you know what I'm saying, who just stand behind him, right, wrong, or indifferent, you know?
Are true, you know, but they say you're innocent until proven guilty, but in my opinion, he's guilty of everything. People can look at my interviews from years ago when I was speaking out about this, when I went on Tasha K, WAC 100 spoke about it. They just spoke about it on No Jumper. I've been speaking about this for years, and as a woman, you know, you should never let a man think it's okay to put their hands on you. A person should never want to extort you or harm you just because they feel like it. That is crazy to me, you know. And for me, it makes me feel good that my story helped other people tell their stories. That's what I'm most happy about.
You know, would him, you know, going to jail help you, you know, sleep easier at night? Do you feel like the LA streets are safer now?
Well, as far as me, I'm going to be safe regardless, if you know what I mean.
Oh, wow.
Hey, but it is a whole lot of people who is feeling like, you know, the streets is a little safer. And it's crazy, bro. You know, it is, you know, it's crazy, you know.
I'm going to be safe regardless because I'm not playing. I'm going to protect myself, but I definitely feel like a lot of people, they're happy. I've had a lot of people reach out to me and they're like, we are so happy that he went to jail. I mean, this morning someone reached out to me and told me that he was extorting the food vendors, and I'm like, what? They were like, yes, he was extorting the food vendors at Crenshaw High. And I'm like, God damn, like, he just extorted the whole city. So, yeah, I think a lot of people are happy.
I know. There's talk about Big U, that he was involved in Nipsey Hussle's death. I mean, have you seen any proof that would confirm that?
For me being over and growing up in that area, I'm gonna tell you guys this. He definitely has something to do with that.
Wow.
And justice for Nipsey. And I know that justice is coming for Nipsey. And I think people are gonna be shocked once they see everything that really happened and how he played a part in it. So yeah, you guys are gonna start seeing stuff soon in regards to the part that he had to play in the demise of Nipsey. And he was very jealous of Nipsey. Me and Nipsey both went through stuff dealing with him, and we went through the exact same things with him. So he was very jealous of Nipsey.
Bruh, it's crazy, bruh. So she say he for surely has something to do with this Nip situation, right? And it seemed like it's pretty much common knowledge around the neighborhood that he was involved with the situation.
Big U, the late great Nipsey Hussle. Is Big U tied to the case? No. I'm gonna tell you why people say that, but you did not hear this from me. This is 100% what the streets say, not what Vita say, okay? This is alleged. But there is a reason why everybody's been looking at Big U's funny style since that. So people feel like a man as high-ranking, high up on a totem pole as Nipsey was to the hood does not get chipped in his hood in broad daylight, and it wasn't a green light. So some people feel a green light was given, and they might feel this person was the one to give it.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Allegedly. Right? And yeah, bro, like, it's some diabolical shit. I mean, you know, to touch on what she was saying about it being kind of like two sides of the fence, right? I seen a video that's kind of like, I'm finna get on some Cherie shit, bro, but it kind of like, you know, it stood out to me.
In the age of Aquarius, karmic justice is facilitated by spiritual energy that's transmuted from the cosmos. Now, for everybody that was propagating and showing credence to gang culture by way of the blood and cripping, drill music, spinning off on the ops, whole culture selling drugs, that was connected to the Piscean age, which is the old world. Now we're transitioning into the golden age, which is the fifth dimensional frequency. So you can't bring three-dimensional parasitical ass energy into the fifth dimension because you're basically stagnating the evolution of the planet. So you're not harmonizing with the planet. So when we go through reset, you got to reset along with the reset. See, karmic retribution is the embodiment of the scales of justice, meaning that the universe has to go through a form of a reset to reset the false ideologies that was upheld by Western society that is based on hedonistic activity. So with that being said, when the planet speeds up in vibration, that basically dematerializes the parasites on the planet, the hoes, the drug dealers, the drill rappers. Everybody was upholding gangsterism that was connected to the Piscean age. So it's not a coincidence that the Crips are being taken down for the murder of Nipsey Hussle, which is also in connection with Big U. See, the golden age is the second great awakening period. So you better find your purpose before the government finds it for you.
See, bro, that's fake deep, right? And see, you know how I bring up Big U and him having like this duality type thing that go on with him, right? Like, because on the surface, you know, he portrays himself to be, you know, this upstanding community activist, you know, help the kids, coach, whatever, how you, and he do them things or whatever, how you. And a person can't have many sides or whatever, how you, but like how she brought up that it's like two sides of the fence, right? If you look at shit, and it really is like that in a sense. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't want to say Big U is all bad, but in the scheme of things, right? If we look at Big U and maybe there's some of the people that's going at him like 600, right? Where he be preaching his message. Oh, gangbanging is, you know, it's dead, it's this, it's that, and the third. Meanwhile, you got people on this side who's kind of like promoting that shit. No, not to downplay nobody or whatever they pushing. It's just, I feel like we in a time where certain things ain't gonna be able to, you know, be the topic or be able to just, you ain't gonna be able to sustain operating on that vibration, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of people, right? Like we are energy type people. So when you really tap into it, certain people's energy, you can kind of like read them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's playing a part into people that don't even know Big U from out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a vibe type thing, but, you know, and it would be a hell of a coincidence if people was just getting these vibes about him, right? I can't speak for everybody around the world. I'm going based on what I see in the comments, and you know what I mean, and just what, you know, what you see, the videos, all type of shit. But it would be a hell of a coincidence if the people was just wrong, along with the stories we got to corroborate. Bro, she said he was extorting the Crenshaw vendors or something. Come on, bro. That's diabolical if that's what was going on.
Also, let us not forget, a certain DJ Fat Ass brought himself to LA to film a music video in the set of Crenshaw with Nip. And we talked about checking in, right? So he would have been a person that would have needed to check in with Big U. He did not. Allegedly, Nip vouched for him. So that would have been a source of contention. And because allegedly the check-ins include money, he is preventing this person from getting money from the check-in.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of extortion, bro. From the paperwork to word of mouth. But shit, y'all let me know what y'all think. I seen this shit, I'm like, you know, for somebody that grew up over there in the neighborhood, right? And they might be at odds, so that could be a reason for her saying some of the things she's saying. But for her to grow up in the neighborhood and say that, and then on not only her, today alone, I done seen a couple of people from around that area, you know what I'm saying? Basically saying it's common knowledge that Big U has something to do with the Nipsey shit. It's crazy, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think. We on to the next one.
Racing for, but we ain't racing, we just don't know how to make it slow, know how to make it grow. Sell a bitch the game, you gotta charge a bitch hard, it just ain't the same. My young nigga, he insane, he'll yank your brain. You wanna sit up and complain, I want the finer things. I told that bitch to make it shake, they gon' make it rain. We get the money by the hundreds, cause it ain't a thing. You a funny nigga, hun, that's just how you was made. If she listen up to me, then we is getting paid. Nigga thinking he is pimping, you is getting played. All this faking going on, it's like we in charade.